Welcome to true to your horse
her. She came right up to you.
Oh, look at this thing. I'm serious now. I can't.
Okay, looking for
Right.
Take number.
Welcome back to the Horsemanship. This is Jubilee. I filmed her a long time ago when I went and picked her up. She was that Arab that was bouncing off the walls in her pen and nobody else could go get her. One guy told her, he grabbed a lawn chair, put it in a corner and sat there for about an hour or two and told the people that had her, it'll take a year before the horse comes to him. Duh. People, anybody grabs hold of a chair and goes sit in a stall and say, I want to train your horse, politely give them gas money or her. Anyway, I cannot take credit for this. Sorry, but it's true. She's been sitting for a while, and how long have you been working?
just a couple weeks.
Just a couple of weeks, and she has been getting the animal movement from point A to B. I gave strict orders to everybody, they're not allowed to turn around. Some people say we need to just brush her and this and that, and I keep telling them, no, you've got to get control of her feet first. And that's what happened. So we got control of her feet. And now what was nice about this, the horse had to go get out of her comfort zone for a while, and so we had to get out of her comfort zone for a while. But this is the end result with Jubilee. This is her first saddling. That's why I'm filming this. This is the first time she's had a saddle on her back. This horse was hard to catch and everything, and with controlling her feet, what she's been through the last couple of weeks was first was flag, right? Flag, getting her out of space, and getting control of her feet. I already had her light and halter, so didn't have to worry about that. And then from there we used a car wash, which she took to that pretty quick.
Oh, easy, yeah.
She took the car wash pretty quick, and like I said, used to she'd be running away from me right now. She wouldn't walk right up to you. Got two witnesses here. Chris and Jana both knows this horse, and they can tell you how much change she did. So this is the first time she's had a bit in her mouth. I did sort of get on her the other day when she was bareback, and I just got on her. That's, most of these horses you can slip on bareback with no problem. That's when you put the saddle on, you get a problem. 5% of these horses are trainable. Third, yeah, she's always going to be sort of fighting. Blitzing, there that we filmed a while back. She had the same temperament. She's riding on the trails now and everything else. Anyway, this girl, she probably can get her on the trails. But I'm not going to mark her untrainable. We got other horses here that I wouldn't recommend for the average person. When it's all said and done, this mare will be all right. But with that said, this mare's going to need somebody to give her guidance. And coochie stuff will not work with her. You got to talk loud and clear. And the majority of the time, coochie stuff don't work. So that today when I was riding another horse, there's a nice little pink mare. And Jana, who adopted her, thank God for that. You can't coochie take Jana. If you do, she's got opinion, and her opinion is I don't want to move my feet, so I'm going to have to tie up a pro hop to not move my feet. I'm going to. Me, I talk loud and clear and say you're going to move your feet. So then it was car wash, and they're used to that. And the other day we did a makeshift servicing. What I did was took a girth and a latigo and just wrapped her around her and tightened her up so she got some pressure around her midsection. We didn't do it for the back part. And that's where she's touchy at. So what are we going to do from here? This is where I take over. Lucky me. So what I want to do with this mare, like right there, she's a little spooky, but I just move normal. So what I'm going to do, just pick up her nose a little bit, pick up her face, bend her laterally, hold it. Right there, she lowered her head for me a little bit. Now this mare is always going to be high-headed. She's bred to be high-headed. Pull no more, no less. I'm just going to walk her out here. I'll just walk with her. Because I cannot release the pressure when her nose gets way up in the air like that and they're fighting it. Now I'm not going to pull no more, like right there. I'm just going to hold my hand steady. There, she lowered it quicker that time. At the same time she's lowering, she's getting soft in my hands too. I'm going to hold her there just a little bit more. Build up on her, give it right there. Grab each side of the mouth, I just got a little pressure on there. Right now, this is more of a test run than anything. On that, I'm not going to worry about my lateral too much right now. I'll grab her what I did to the left side. I got to do it to the right. As I'm doing this, I'm paying attention to my little head. This side is softer on her. There she lowered it. This one up. This first one, I'm looking for a slight change. Looking for a little. Right there, she lowered it again. I'm going to start holding it a little bit. There it goes. That time she lowered a little bit. I'm getting softness. I can see it in her eye. I feel it in my hand. That's really good. Right there. Like I said, I'm going to wait for that little bit of change. I'm going back and forth to each side every time she gives it to me. Just so I don't work one side more than the other. Nose up. That's why I always try to start here in the center of my round pen so I got room to move around in. That was nice. I worked off the a little bit. this is, I touched on it before, a proper way to get on a horse. This is when if you pay attention to the way I get on, saddle don't no hurry. I'm going to grab hold with my left hand, grab hold of the mane, and I got her nose bent just a little bit. Keep that hind weight right here, keep it straight. And I'm going to pull up with my left hand. I'm going to put my right hand on this side of my cantle, my pommel, I mean, and got my knee and toe facing that way, not like this where I'm jabbing her. I got it turned. So now I'm close up to her, making love to this horse right now, and I'm going to stand straight up. That way I'm not pulling on her back. Most of the time, if horses start moving away from you when you're mounting them, it's your fault. You're pulling on that horse's back. So I'm just going to pet on her, let her know everything's hunky dory. Still got it flexed a little bit. We'll step down. Right side, I got to do the other. This side of my back side. Get in position again. Grab a little bit of mane. Got my rein a little bit top. Where I got her bent a little bit, got my knees straight that way, and my toes straight out that way, so I'm not hitting her. Put my hand on the cantle, not on the horn. Now me, I'll be admit, I'd grab here, but this is for y'all, because I'm not going to pull on the saddle if I have to. Now I'm going to just step up, straight up. I stand up in the stirrup. I'm not going to lean out. I'm going to just stand up. Now my saddle didn't move. Bit. Keep that nose bent so that way if something happens I can just turn her. Already and I can tell the ground now it was softer than the left. So I'm going to just sit up here. In my mind, I got a vision everybody gets that everything's going fine. I'm going to live in the moment like this horse is. If they would spook out from under me, I'm not going to, well, you might hear me say, oh crap. Because something happened. I'm thinking after that it's done, I'm not going to think about it no more. I'm not going to ask myself, why did she do that? Or anything. It's a green horse. Nobody's get on top of her back. Tuxedo, the black and white I just put up on YouTube. He was bigger hers, he was probably about 2. Just about that. Time with him and trying to develop a mouth on him before I rode him. Now, when you are doing this, make sure your foot all of your foot's in the stirrup. Don't jam your foot all the way in that stirrup. Because part of me wants to push her a little bit farther, but the other part's telling me, use your head, David. I mean, I'm guilty as the next person. But she's really relaxed right now. She's dropped that head just a tad, and I can feel her underneath me. Her skin's quivering because of a couple of flies. So that right there is telling me that she is relaxed, because if she was, there we go, if she was tense, she wouldn't be reacting to the flies. You know, when I'm working with horses, I'm looking at so many indicators. Everybody's stuck on licking the lips. Well, right here in my bottom teeth, this is from a horse that was licking her lips. Put his head down. I got in, and as soon as I got right here, I was right here, this side of his shoulder, he decided to see how his foot tastes in my mouth. 30 stitches later, it didn't taste so good. Get on, stand straight up. Now, I'm going to joke around. Yeah, let's turn around. I'm going to show you a true David's mount. And not the hopping in the saddle either. I hop in the saddle, still a lot. But people tease me about this. So watch my right leg. When I get on, let's get over here. I squeeze like a pretzel. Look at that. Right that's come riding so many colts through the years. I don't think I can get on like everybody else does. That feels weird to me. That hurts. That might be why I don't do it, because it does hurt. I think I've said it in the past, I'll ride them one side at a time. All I'm doing is trying to encourage her. And got her on the bend. I come to the center. I'm not doing this for the camera because I got Chris on the camera today. Let's ride one side. Give this bear a chance to see me, feel me. You get the idea of her feet moving. You know, I'll just keep picking up her nose to encourage her to move. Might bump her with my leg. Right now I'm bumping her with my left leg. My right leg's in the stirrup. There. Even though that was a step, she still reacted to my leg. said, this part of me wants to just throw my leg over and ride her. Well, what I'll do is, with some help, saddle her up, bit her up, let her move out a little bit. Then I'll get in here and play with her mouth some. Keep doing what I'm doing. Else in here where she'll focus on her, and I get in the saddle and let them push her while I ride her, and then I'll take pressure. And when she's focused on the horse on the ground, that's supposed to be the saddle. But yes, there's nothing fancy. I ain't gonna get on here and try to showboat hot dog. This mare's not ready for that. And I'll have nobody impressed. The main thing is as I say, will be true to her. And she's came a long way. I mean, y'all out there just don't realize how far she came. And I'm happy. Somebody did a good job with her. And I'm tickled. So, it doesn't get much better than that. It can, but so as I say, everybody, be true to the horse. And here's a fine example. They'll be true to you. And first and foremost, be true to yourself. And in this case, don't be scared to step out of your comfort zone. When you do, and with the proper guidance, no matter what you're curtailing in life, it can be a good thing. And here's a horse that benefited from somebody stepping up. And so with that said, my kids,